Hey, Gary, one of the people that we universally admired, in fact, in football, but we certainly admire him enormously. Former teammate of yours and then coach of Melbourne, Chris Connolly.
Champion. Absolute star.
Doesn't appear to have an accurate handling on the rating.
No, he doesn't.
So we need him during a break to take him outside and just really walk him through pretty clearly what happened. Because when one mob are that far in front, the other three, who are sort of heads bobbing as to where they fit in the rest of the order, can forget that there's a mob that are 100 metres in front and in a different race.
Like favourite out betting, I think.
I think that's what it is.
I think that's what happens in the
So he stumbled in and sort of mentioned something about number one in the ratings. Just what he's saying is we're probably number one of the other three.
Yeah. Cut him some slack. He's only new to the coach.
No, exactly.
Just get
so
his head around it.
We'll get him nicely educated.
And what happened during the week, JB, when they came out?
Oh, it's extraordinary. No, just 50. Well, I'll tell you what we do. This is what happens in ratings, and the family are interested in them, is 55 and under is what you sell to. So if you're a Coca-Cola or our beautiful McDonald's, or, marquee sponsor, Holden, all they care about are 55 and under people because they're who buy.
They're alive.
So you sell to that. So all of our magnificent sales staff and executive at Southern Cross Austereo, that's what they care about because that's the market that sells and buys, and therefore that's your hitting zone. But when you're actually on air, like we are, talent, we more go for the 10 plus purple because that's your ego number. That's every bastard. That's everyone who switches on a radio. That's 10 plus.
You can't expect to win those, Jim, because 55 over.
Well, but I know we don't care necessarily because not much time left and not buying anything. But Gary, when it comes to actual listening audience, 10 plus is everyone.
Right.
So with the 4 slots across the weekend, which is Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday, it's rare that one mob would be number one 10 plus in all 4. That's rare.
I don't think that's
daylight.
Gary, all 4 slots.
No.
So all of them, 10 plus, everyone listening, number one.
Is it close?
So, Gary, when this particular one came out on Tuesday, and as I said, I use the analogy of Secretariat, and I advise everyone to get on YouTube and watch how he won the Triple Crown. Was, I think, at the finish of the race, some 30 or 40 lengths in front. That's where we're rolling at the minute. So that's why Connells, and I will just help you a little, educate him a touch. This is the style of dominance, Gary, hasn't been seen for a very long time in this particular
And the other
area.
thing you look for then is how it's reported, because the Johnny Anderson used to write pretty large ratings column.
Yep.
He works at 3AW, John Anderson as well. Now, he hadn't done that for a while. I'm not sure whether he's been pulled off that or just elected not to. But then Scott Cullen
did a very good job.
Yeah, so I was interested to read that. And then I went to the Fairfax paper.
Your paper.
Jones 3AW.
Yeah, but also has you as the main man,
yes,
Alf Brown.
Right. Yeah, so naturally that's the one I read.
Yep.
So I thought I'll read the report in there about their own station.
How'd that go?
Well, it must be tomorrow.
Right, okay.
It hasn't really yet.
So it came out Tuesday, but you'll wait till Sunday.
Yeah, it must be Sunday. Must be Sunday reporting, I would have thought.
They're working on it.
Anyway, we've got nice levels of humility, and that's what
that's the other thing.
everyone loves about
the
Triple M.
Wolfpack appreciated my comments about them not being private plane operators. But that's okay. That's fine.
Well, I've got Sammy Muir
here
about
that.
Who says have been hanging out for the second instalment of Poor all week.
Well, there's
Sammy
wants it. A lot of people looking forward to that. And that's coming.
He's going to take off this. I've got a feeling about this.
Drop. Someone reckons.
Yep.
Drop the segment.
And Wazza asks the question: has the Duck burrowed the Wolves aviators?
Yeah. Someone else said, can Jim and Duck get on the skinny legs? They've got a real baggy setup going at the
moment. And I can see Benny here says, Wolf, you're a knob.
Yes.
I hope you fly into a cyclone on the way.
Now listen. Let me read that one out. That's
what he said.
I hope your little bug smasher flies into a cyclone on the way back. # wobbler. Ben, that's a very, very naughty thing to say, given that, there is a small... Unlikely. Unlikely. But we'll send you a photo, Benny. It's the closest you're going to get you.
I love it. Anyway, we're going to a break. Triple pour to come. Pour. For Holden, this is the
Nathan
Saturday
reckons
Rub.
I'm acting like Donald Trump. You're right, mate.